Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
And I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. It's a little gloomy here in California today, which I'm okay with.
It's wild here in Pennsylvania. We have 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
Oh my gosh.
And just even letting the dogs out this morning, I opened my screen door and it almost took me with it.
Ooh.
And then the dogs were like, oh, hell no. And they turned around and went back in. I'm like, no, get out there.
You gotta go to the bathroom, dogs.
Could you imagine, I don't like leaving my house ever in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine having to go outside every time you have to go to the bathroom?
No.
I'd be outside all the time.
What did women do? When there were outhouses and they were going through perimenopause or menopause.
Right. As a lady of a certain age, you need that bathroom close.
Yeah.
That is the nice thing I will say, guys, on our Real Talk coming next week.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, Becca, and I got together and did a little help me, what would that be called? Postmortem.
Yes.
About our BDF meetup in San Francisco. But, I'm going to be sprinkling it in, excuse me, obviously through other episodes. That's one thing I did like about San Francisco. When I go to New York, I don't drink any liquids for 48 hours before I go, because you're not going to find public bathrooms that accept you and take you.
Yes.
In San Fran, I felt like I could just walk into a little bagel shop and they would absolutely let me use the bathroom.
And someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think San Francisco has an open bathroom policy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Any location that has a bathroom has to have it open for the public, and it doesn't have to be just a customer.
Okay, because we were in and out of a lot of places.
Yeah.
And only in one place did I see bathroom is for customer use only, whereas that is everywhere here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell you the amount of times I go in, buy a stick of gum or buy, a cookie.
Yeah.
And then use the bathroom. Yeah.
We also have a lot of public bathrooms, and they are pay to use, but that keeps them cleaner and nicer. Yeah. And they do get, they're magical. When after you're done with them, they clean all inside.
It's AI, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah. The overlords. But there's a lot of those public restrooms to use as well. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put out a shout out. I need BDF Rachel, who made and crafted the amazing fight art and the bingo cards.
I love them. Yes.
I need them to come forward because I need to try to buy that design from them to give to other BDFs. So please, Rachel, if you are within the sound of my voice, reach me somehow. You know who you are. Okay.
Because it would be fun to play the bingo game while listening to you guys.
Yes, it would be fun. And everybody wants the fight art.
Fight art is amazing.
It's amazing. Yes. And I feel like we need to put it on canvas and get it out there.
And because the way they constructed it, you really feel the language while you're reading it. It's great. It's amazing.
Great. It's great. They're very talented artists, and we need them to step forward and claim their brilliance. Okay. So we're here to talk about Love is Blind season 9, the reunion. Guys, the season of Love is Blind we're not doing.
We had this conversation so many times this weekend, teasing ourselves about. We had multiple conversations. We're not doing Love is Blind. We're not doing Love is Blind. We're not going to get the screeners. We just always need to get the screener.
Well, the problem was that this and Married at First Sight, which we're also doing. They just dropped the week I was gone. So it was impossible to plan this, to know if it was going to happen. So let me make that quick announcement. Okay, so Married at First Sight, I'm into it.
We're into it. And I've really never watched it. So I'm
a pro.
Into it. Yeah.
So we are going to cover that. Becca and I are going to catch up. So you're going to have a drop this weekend of the first batch. We're going to do it like we do Love is Blind. Just one big episode for each drop. And the second drop, we're going to try to get to you Monday or Tuesday. And then by the third drop, we'll be caught up and you'll be getting them pretty regularly, hopefully. I have a lot of fucking TV to watch and notes to take in the next like 3 or 4 days. And then, of course, over on Murder She Watched, we are back with our favorite staircase serial killer, Michael Peterson.
Yes. That little.
All right. Are you ready to talk about this?
Yes. We're doing Love is Blind, correct? Yes.
So this is the reunion episode. If you guys didn't see it, I mean, I don't really feel like you need to.
No.
Okay. I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Why is this outside?
I don't know. And why did they make those ladies walk that like rockway with their heels? Yeah.
It's like a bluestone path almost.
Yeah.
And they're trying to walk it in their heels and it's windy?
Yeah.
Why are they outside? This makes no sense to me.
Well, because the pods took you inside. So we're taking you out.
Wow. We're taking you out.
Thanks, Nick Lachey.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I will say Vanessa Lachey's hair looks amazing.
I actually really like her hair.
I liked her outfit.
Yes, I thought she looked great.
Mm-hmm. And Nick Lachey, I'm sorry. I hate myself for this, but I always think he looks good. I don't necessarily have the hots for him. It's not a Shane Bell situation.
No.
I just think he always looks good. He knows how to dress.
And I think he's always looked good since like 1998.
100%.
Like
100%. Yeah.
Was he like the guy? I wasn't really into like big, bulky, beefy dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a pretty good looking guy.
I don't know if he was beefy and bulky. Maybe. I didn't follow boy bands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a video where he's just like muscled out. Maybe. And he has like a 98-degree tattoo on his forearm.
I'm more into like a Iggy Pop, Lenny Kravitz physique.
But I'm really not. But I'm not really into like muscle man. Like no.
Okay, so my notes about walking down the path. Now we get a live performance.
Yeah. Did you know this song?
No, of course, Becca. If it was produced after the year 1994, I don't know it. No.
Okay.
No. Did you?
I did from TikTok.
Okay. Well, you are a millennial technically. Barely, but you're there.
Yes. Just squeezed it.
All right. So now we get this weird thing where Nick Lachey turns to Sparkle Megan. Mm-hmm. Can we all stop calling her that?
She did come very sparkly though.
And he goes, Megan, I know you're into numbers. So today you can expect some jaw-dropping surprises, some fun and feuds, and maybe a chicken smoothie. There's no numbers in there, Nick. What are you even talking about? That makes no sense.
Yeah. He does like to do a lot of word vomiting.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, I'm not going to get too hung up on this, but here we go. Pull out my soapbox. If you're going to make an analogy, like, I just
do
don't
the
understand.
Analogy. Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about Megan and Jordan. Now, I come here cap in hand, as Cody Brown would say, with an apology to Jordan because I outright said that he was probably manipulating us with his child.
And I co-signed it and said, yeah, I agree. So, yeah.
Now I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know what
seems like a good dude.
Like his little face while he was listening to Megan talk.
Oh, I know. Did you get a little?
I did.
I just like the Beverly Hills 90210 guitar riff. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so they talk about their lifestyles, and she says our lifestyles were not aligned. Like that's basically what happened. She says I do wish that I gave Jordan some more time to figure it out, but I've dated potential in the past and I didn't feel like waiting.
Yeah.
Is Jordan? I mean, okay. These people are what? 20? What did we say about them? They're 29? 30?
Yeah, they're roughly, between that age range.
I mean, I feel like most people don't reach their potential until they're like 40.
And what does that even really mean?
Financially, I should say.
Okay. Because he seems like he's reached a good potential. Like
he is heads above all the other men on that stage in terms of emotional intelligence, maturity, everything else.
Well, Maybe not always during this reunion, but
but I think I think she's talking financially, and like I still haven't reached my financial solvency or whatever they say.
Yeah.
No, Amy, no, not solvency. That's
Is
a
this
bad thing, I feel like.
is this where you don't have to worry about investing anymore because you'll be able to live off of it?
Okay, we need to go back into the Homer Simpson into the bushes and
Yes.
just get out of this realm.
I
Okay.
don't know this at all.
My financial potential, I have
Okay.
not reached anywhere near. So,
No.
and I'm almost 50. So,
Yeah.
like, Megan, she has to understand she is the exception, not the rule.
You know what Megan said right there? She said, "Listen up. I'm rich, you're poor. It's never gonna work.
You're a poor, it's never going to work.
I found a new Richie, and now
Yeah.
I had his baby."
Yes, 100%. So that's when, they get right to it. And she says,
Yeah.
I have a baby. I had him 2.5 months ago. It is clear the cast had no idea.
No.
Allie goes, oh shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't sure if this was a rumor, if it was the friend's baby, if it was her baby. I was actually kind of like, I could have went any way on that rumor when it was the rumor, but
well, here's the thing. He does look just like her friend's husband. Like they could be twins.
I wonder if they're related. That's where
I
she
wonder
met
if
him
they're
through.
related. Yeah. So, the baby is Brooks.
Mhm.
The dad is Paul. He is the guy from the paparazzi photos, because now we live in a world where paparazzi follow around Sparkle Megan. I don't know what else to say about this.
Yeah, I don't.
Again,
in Denver, did she call them herself? Did she pay for that?
Again, we need to fill our food banks up this month, but we're spending money chasing Sparkle Megan around, taking pictures of it. Okay. So and I'm right there with them.
Yeah.
So Jordan says, okay, so they talk about how Jordan said he regrets that he introduced Megan to Luca. Yeah. And he says, look, Jordan was very gracious. He's like, that was not an attack on your character. I was talking more about me, and like, maybe I shouldn't have done the show and have introduced him to somebody so quickly. So, I mean, all this accountability makes Jordan hotter to me.
Yes. And I thought you could tell, like, they haven't spoken. Yeah. There's nothing bad, nothing good. It's just a blimp in both of their lives.
Yeah. Yeah. And he speaks about her very respectfully, and she does the same.
Yeah.
So now we get the little bit of the timeline, and she says they wrapped filming in April. In July, she was introduced to baby daddy Paul, and she got pregnant 3 months into dating. And who amongst us hasn't been here is what I have to say.
I know multiple people the same exact timeline. Yeah.
I think Timmy and I so we started dating in September, and I found out I was pregnant in April. So 7 months, but still, you're
still getting to know that person.
So, becoming a mom has made her selfless. And Jordan says he knew about this because some gross person on the internet reached out and tried to stir up some shit. And he reached out to Megan. She confirmed it to him. So they kind of had a little bit of time to
discuss and
work this out. And he says, I'm glad. Like, if I'd found out here, I would have been upset.
Yeah.
KB says this is why you got thick. And they all talk about her getting thick. And I'm like, girls.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So I also want to say one thing. I thought it was interesting that no other girl on the cast knew about the baby except for Casey,
who looks like a different person.
Why was she talking like that?
I don't know. I kept saying, who is that person? I had no idea. And then I was like, oh, it's Casey.
But Casey is the closest person to Megan?
Kind of true.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, actually.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy, maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit, because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one.
Oh.
I don't know what I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. So now we have Diabetes Corner, and we talk about Mike.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Mike's very ill-informed take on diabetes, and Jordan clarifies for us. And Jordan even goes, the more you know.
Yes. And he was nice. He was like, listen, Mike watched the episode. He reached out to me. There's no bad blood between us. Stop bullying Mike.
Yes.
I guess Mike's getting a lot of bullying on the internet.
I mean, Mike is also still Mike at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And has cheated a bunch of independent contractors out of money. So there's that. Maybe that's why Mike's getting bullied.
Maybe that's what he's getting bullied about in his own. Yeah.
Mike's take on type 1 diabetes, probably the least problematic shit that's going on right now. So we also learned that Megan and Mike went out on a few dates after the experiment. And then she also went on a dinner date with Blake. And I don't know who this Blake guy is, but everyone is he's almost like how much they love Brendan or Brennan or whatever.
He's the one who left the experiment, right? That's who I thought it was.
Yeah. And he was with Anna.
Yes.
By the way, who we didn't see.
No, but she's been doing a ton of press. So I thought we were going to see her.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, Casey, Kate, and Patrick. God, this is. I wrote Casey looks like a different human.
Mm-hmm.
She claims she wanted to protect Patrick and she loved him, and Jordan is pissing his pants off.
Even Joe, they should not have sat next to each other.
No. This would be like putting you and I together in a serious situation. Could not. No. We can't be on a jury right next to each other.
No,
you have to. I'll be person 2, and you have to be person 9 behind you.
Yeah.
So the rest of the cast is he was hurt. What are you talking about? You're saying you broke up with him to protect him, but the breaking up was the hurt.
Yeah.
Now we talk all about the rings and how she didn't get the ring back, and Allie finally says Netflix provided the rings. Why are we keeping rings? They go back and forth on who dumped whom, and she dumped him, guys. We saw it. We saw it on camera. She dumped him. There's some chatter about him calling her the side chick, and she's like, I don't know. It goes back and forth. And basically, he just says to her, he keeps repeating, well, Anna left on day 5. You were there till day 10. Yeah. So you were my choice. I'm thinking, oh my God, all this happened in 10 days. Jesus.
Yeah. And it was nice to kind of get some behind the fourth wall information that everybody does stay for 10 days in the pods, no matter where you see them get engaged in the show.
Yeah. So she finally offers him the ring back, and he takes it, which I thought was really distasteful.
He grabbed it so fast. Like, what's anybody going to do with these rings?
And the best is Nick Lachey takes it from Casey to give to Patrick, and he goes, should I just give it back to production? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who gave it to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to sell it. He's going to try to auction it off. It's stupid. But it doesn't matter because she wins it back in a game of basketball.
Okay. What was this for? Why?
And Becca, why did they have somebody from the LA Lakers and not the Denver Nuggets?
Thank you. I guess because I bet you this guy was really into the show, or him and his girlfriend or wife or partner are really into the show. Maybe. His people called Netflix, like
maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what is happening with this reunion. We didn't see former cast members like we usually do. We didn't get an announcement for Perfect Match, which Casey's totally going on.
Or we didn't get an announcement for even the next season.
No, nothing. This season was a clunker, and this is why they waited almost 2 years to put it out.
Yeah.
So now we get Casey reveals she dated Joe a little bit. Now remember, Madison called this.
Yes.
And Madison says she thinks that Casey's connection with Joe, sorry, I suddenly have the hiccups, fucked her engagement to Joe. So like basically she's saying like whatever chemistry you two had going on, whatever connection, it interfered with his feelings about me. They both deny this.
Yeah.
But I think she's right.
I think that he got in his head maybe about Casey and was thinking about her. I wouldn't put it past him.
So she talks about the night, and we've already seen this because they've done the press.
Yeah.
The night after, or the night of the wedding dress trying on and the tux fiasco and meltdown on Joe's part. Mm-hmm. They go out. Casey's like putting her little paws on him and giving him googly eyes. And Madison said to the point where they even talked about it afterwards. And Joe was like, oh, Casey was all over me.
That's tacky.
And Joe says to her, you know, I go back and forth on Joe.
Me too.
I think he's somebody I would probably be attracted to in real life just because he has such a good sense of humor.
Me too.
Okay, wait a minute. We need this.
Shame. Shame.
Shame. I'm ashamed.
I'm ashamed too. But like his little cracks and stuff, I really enjoy. But he does look at her and he says, if you think that's why we broke up, that is not why we broke up. And I do think he is correct there. Like he was melting down and freaking out from minute one.
Yes.
So I don't think maybe the Casey thing was like, maybe it was a contributing factor towards the end. But I don't think it was the reason.
Yeah, I think that he knew. I mean, it was from the jump. He just wasn't. He knew.
Yeah. He wasn't attracted to her the minute he saw her.
And we go into a whole conversation about her body and.
Oh yeah. So one more thing about this Madison and Casey thing. She says that Casey made a joke that they were Eskimo sisters, and I had to look up what that meant.
Yeah, me too. I had never heard that before.
Me either.
And then Casey denies it, and she says Madison said it, right? I was kind of confused. Yeah.
Joe is now dating Avery, and he makes sure to say there was zero crossover. He wants everyone to know no crossover.
Yes. And behind the scenes on the internet, that Avery is out there talking kind of poorly about Casey.
Yeah. So Madison says they met up after he kissed her and cried, and that really confused her. She's not satisfied. She says she'll never really know what happened because she doesn't really want to accept it. And I get it. I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
That he just wasn't into her.
Yeah.
And it's not a slight against her. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
But I could tell, like, I'm going to be real honest.
Okay.
I got to say something.
Oh, I can't wait.
When her family and they were all like,
that was right then and there.
Turned me off in a big way.
I had to, I'm going to have to be honest, that did turn me off from Madison.
Yeah, like the whole mommy.
Yes. I couldn't be around. I guess I'm not a screecher. I'm not a.
Yeah. No, I can be quite cynical, and my family doesn't even operate that way.
Yeah.
So like I would just be really put off by that. And sometimes I look at families like that and I'm like, wow, you guys really love each other. What's that like?
I mean, when I see my family, we hug hello, but we don't like go.
No. There was a lot of screeching, and I'm wondering if that kind of was a nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
So she says, basically now she says that it really hurt her to hear him talk about her body. And in this day and age, you know, that shouldn't be acceptable. And now she's getting a lot of comments on her body. And Joe feels a lot of remorse over that. And you could tell.
I felt that his apology was very genuine.
Guys, you know, I would read, as a fat person, I would read him for fucking filth if I felt that he was not truly sorry here. But he said, this was a 5-minute conversation we had. She told me the guys she normally dates, which maybe she said something like they're big, they're bulked up, they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he said, I usually date more petite women, which isn't great. Let me just be very clear. You never look into a camera and talk about a woman's body. Let's just go there. But I do think he felt mortified about it, like now. And he's like, you know, then he brings up a good point because he goes, but I was clearly attracted to you. We fucked all the time.
Yeah. Oh, and did you hear what phrase he used?
No.
He used the good old fight and fuck phrase.
I missed it.
Oh, I thought of you. He goes,
F and F?
Yes. And I went,
I was trying to take notes so quickly. I missed the best part. Well, you caught it. That's all that matters. See, this is what you do. You catch what I miss. All right. So we move on to Robot Nick, who's here to give everyone an apology.
But those apologies felt like
Fake.
He had practiced, he had rehearsed, he had maybe had someone chat GPT write it for him. Yeah.
So he tells Kate, I am very sorry. I used faith to control our situation. Like, whatever, dude.
Ugh.
Kate says he only does this kind of shit on camera. He's only sincere when the cameras are rolling, has never contacted her off the camera. And don't forget, guys, every single person on this cast does not like Nick. They were all like, he is performative. He's here for the clout. He's here for the camera.
Yes.
He's here to sell his fucking luxury watches, whatever. Annie's dress is wild. I wrote, it's black and it looks like a puzzle.
Yeah. And Annie has a face that always looks a little drunk. Like she has drunk girl face all the time.
Yes. And it looks a little different every time too.
Yes. I think they've all done something to their lips.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I saw her on the street, I would not be able to identify her. Even if you said, oh, look, there's Annie from Love is Blind. I'd be like, where?
It depends on what her hair looks like.
So now Annie, so they're talking about him love bombing, and Annie is more gracious. And she says he didn't love bomb. Like he was falling in love. Like this is what we do. Okay, Nick apologist. We don't need this.
Why is she such like
ride or die for him?
Yes.
I think that she is trying to rehab her image and sound more, how do I say this without, like, I don't want to make it seem like she sounded unreasonable the entire series, but like she's trying to sound a little more mature and adult-ish, if that makes sense. And just being like, you know, yeah, I'm over it. Let's move on, people. But girl, you're picking the wrong horse to back here.
Yeah, this guy. This is where
this guy.
This guy,
like, jump up and mount a passionate defense for Jordan or something. We get that.
Yeah, but
not this.
This guy. Okay.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So Annie says, looking back, I did realize that I was forcing the entire relationship. And she was.
She was.
Joe apologizes for the shade that he threw at Nick. Let us never forget. He said Nick is the kind of guy who just jumps on top and goes skiing. A phrase I will forever use now.
Yes, it's the best.
I can't unsee it. All right. Allie and Anton. Not much happens here. He says he was annoyed that his friend's girlfriend told Allie all that shit about the strip clubs. Now, Allie brings up something important here that was not said on camera that I think gave me a lot of context for it. She said in the pods, they talked a lot about their religiosity and how dedicated to God they were and blah, blah, blah. And I think in her mind, she's like, partying and strip clubs don't really go with that.
Yes.
So I didn't think we had to have that conversation.
But to not even talk about that, like after she heard that information in the bathroom, to not even follow up with him is unfair to him. And you know what? If you can't have a conversation with your husband, you're not ready to be married.
Agree 100%. In terms of their split, I'm team Anton all the way. I don't love him, but I'm on his side in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because of what her friends and what she said about him being, quote, just a truck driver. I hated all of that.
Yeah. And I don't think she's a nurse, because I think she's still in school to become a nurse.
That's the impression I got as well.
Yes.
So she says basically he was the life of the party in the pods. And after the show, he was pretty much like a shell of himself. And he's like, I worked third shift. I was fucking tired.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you want from me. So Vanessa brings up her friends reading Anton's job fulfilled and all of this stuff. And she gives this, explanation about how one of her friends is Ukrainian and has a similar background to Anton. And that culture is very like, you provide for the woman and stuff like that. And we get that. And by all accounts, he was able to provide for her.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he was able to keep her in the lifestyle she's accustomed. And so she says, look, I didn't need a man to totally support me. I just wanted to stay home and finish my degree and then be a stay-at-home mother. Well, then you needed a man to fully support you.
Yeah. You need to be fully supported.
So Anton is now in a relationship and we see her. Her name's Miranda. It's been a year. Okay. Big miss for this. Did we talk about the drinking?
He kind of said, I'm not drinking. I felt like he alluded to not drinking as much as he did during the filming.
Right, because he was stressed out during the filming.
Yes.
But like, we didn't really, like, if I were Nick or Vanessa, I would have been like, so let's talk about it, Allie. How much was he drinking?
Yeah.
When we saw that he drank, 30 pack of Coors Light, a handle of tequila, blah, blah, blah. Over what time span was that? Was it over 3 weeks? Was it over 5 days? Because there's a difference there.
There is. And did he drink it alone? Did he have people over? And also, why did you have a reaction to Patrick being in the apartment?
Yes. And my whole thing is like, you made this guy out to be an alcoholic on air. So now's your chance. You need to clear it up a little bit because this guy's walking around with that. I don't know.
I didn't feel good. Like there was any real, excuse me, sorry. There was any real conversation between the couples.
No. I couldn't even figure out who was sitting where. And I'm like, oh, that's right. They all hate each other.
Yeah. And so they had them on opposite sides, but aligned. So if like Allie was on the out, Antoine was on the out of the opposite.
Yes.
But like none of them talked about anything.
No.
Like,
no.
Did
it was
Annie
weird.
and Nick really even talk?
Annie and Nick did not talk.
Yeah.
No, it was weird. The most talking that we saw between couples, I think, was Madison and Joe.
Yeah. And I think KB and Edmund.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, one more thing real quick. Anton's in a relationship. And when Nick Lachey says to Allie, are you in a relationship? She says, I appreciate the interest in my personal life, but no, thank you. I'd like to keep it private. Okay. Nobody cares. Goodbye. Fade away.
Yeah.
All right. So that was mean. KB and Edmund. This girl comes with pink notes that she pulls out of her bra.
And she looks amazing.
Here's a note to men, women alike, whomever. Yes. If you love a woman and you've scorned her and she shows up with a fucking index card in her bra, you're fucked.
You are fucked.
She's written everything down.
Yes.
And just get ready.
Yes.
So she starts getting into it and she brings up a good point. She says, I was not upset that he was crying. It was when he was crying.
Yes.
The crying itself didn't bother me. And she says, I couldn't see him on the other side of the pod. So what you guys saw, him dropping to his knees, being extremely performative, I didn't see that. All I heard was his voice. And I just assumed he was just sitting on the couch crying. But she said the moments in which he would cry felt manipulative.
And I also think how he would cry, the conversations, and as somebody who is a crier,
crybabies, taking it back.
Yep, it can be. You can use your crying for evil, not good.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're right. You are right. I'm faced with that temptation often.
Yes, and in my 20s, I probably used my crying for evil.
Yeah.
And I think he's in that phase.
She says she was more vulnerable off camera and he would just dismiss her. Then she says 2 weeks back in Denver, he wakes up one day and says, okay, I'm done crying, probably because he realized he wasn't getting anywhere with it. And he turned into, she says, a real butthole. Like, girl, you could say asshole. We're adults here.
I love that they pan to Joe and Jordan and they're like, giggle, 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 giggle.
So he says, now it's his turn, and he says, that hurts. I'm not manipulative. Back to her, and she says, he made me look like an angry Black woman. Like, he would get her riled up, then they would start filming, and she was already angry.
Yep.
And she said, I came to you off camera, and I told you, please stop making me look this way. It's cliche. It's a stereotype. I don't, we can't feed into this. And then he has the nerve to say, well, at times she was PMSing and needed space. Wow.
Edmund showed his
immaturity.
Yes. He once again, I'm going to say it. It was like talking to my 12-year-old son.
Yes. Yeah. Like he's not in any world is he ready for the show.
No. And the way he would sit there, and I'm a fidgeter, but he had his hands were in his mouth. He was curled up. He was stretched out.
Yep. And he has also been making the rounds, and he's really mad at people diagnosing him in the comments, which we've never done that. I'm not equipped to diagnose anybody.
No.
But he has, I guess people have been saying, whatever. He is trying to figure out what's going on there.
Yeah.
I just think it's childhood trauma, to be honest with you, that he hasn't processed and worked through yet fully.
Yes.
But, he's been out there saying, like, I'm fine, guys. Don't worry about me. And if that's true, great.
And maybe it's all an act. Maybe it is all an act.
Maybe. So Nick tries to defend Edmund as just an emotional guy, Nick Lachey. And maybe KB isn't used to that. And she says, no. He would cry instead of acknowledging what he did wrong. So they go back and forth a little bit more. They hug it out. Everybody's happy. We sing happy birthday to Jordan. Blake comes out. You'd swear like it was, I don't know, Sam Elliott walking out on the stage. Yes. Everybody freaks out. Sam Elliott. Wow.
Wow. Because that's a real crowd pleaser.
It is here for this crowd.
Crowd of one goes wild.
A 70-year-old cowboy comes out and everybody goes crazy. Okay, Taylor Swift. How's that? Woohoo. Okay, so they sing happy birthday, Jordan, and that's it. No announcement. We're done.
Yeah. I will say, and this is for Amanda, when Edmund started to talk about how the experience would have never have given him such a beautiful girl like KB, like, because he would never be able to get that in the real world, I did get a little teary-eyed. I was like,
because you told Amanda you got teary-eyed. Yeah. Right. I'm like, what does Amanda care about Edmund? I got it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not get emotional at all during this. No.
That part just kind of, I mean, I wasn't crying. It was, when your eyes fill up with tears.
I know. You get the little, it's working up. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. That's been your Love is Blind.
Yep. Maybe there'll be a new one next year. Maybe there won't.
But wherever the new season of Love is Blind is, we are there.
You'll find us.
We will follow. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to hear our Sister Wives coverage, Becca and I doing Beverly Hills 90210, and a bunch of other great content, please consider supporting the show, signing up for Patreon. Link is in the show notes. Becca, thank you.
Thank you. It's been a great season. with
it's
you.
It's been a great season with you. Yes. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show and get a ton of bonus content, including all episodes ad-free, please visit our Patreon. The link is in the show notes. If we've earned it, please consider leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen. If you have someone in your life who loves trash TV, please consider sharing this episode and telling them about the pod. I hope you've enjoyed this episode because we made it for you.